Welcome to the third episode of Vita event. We just found out who we actually are. The fixer is actually Vita itself, and we believe Iki, aka the Kiana, that she's telling the truth. And now we did install the skull chip and are about to wake up. You felt yourself driving into a void, waiting for the light to come to life. But this time, the sensation was no longer purely eternal. You even dreamed of sprouting wings, their emerald gleam guiding you in peaceful flight. The voice returned, leading you.
你已经越过了最为困难的挑战。
You have surpassed the most difficult challenge. It's a very mature voice.
他最后的凝视，在等待着你。
Her final gaze awaits you.
快醒来吧，时间已然不多。
Wake up now. Time is running out.
他醒了！
She's awake. Rosalind.
嘘，安静点，笨蛋姐姐，别影响到她恢复。
Shh. Be quiet, silly sister. Don't disturb her. Recovery. Lily. So we still have the same names.
怎么样，能站起来吗？要不要我扶你一下？
How do you feel? Can you stand up? Need a hand?
我跟你一起搭把手吧，来，小心。
I will lend a hand too. Here, be careful.
你们
Your two arms, one on the left and one on the right, gently yet firmly lifted you up. You felt as if you were being pulled out of some kind of metal coffin, and your feet held the ground once again. Your blood started to flow faster. Your thoughts became coherent, and memories started floating back to you. You were fully awake.
这是
This is... You look back, involuntarily, only to realize that the coffin was identical to the one in your dream.
原来如此，我就是用它害入了公司的安保系统，然后被困在了幻梦中。
So that's what happened. I used this to hack into the company's security system and got trapped in a dream?
没错，还好我们成功把你带了回来。
That's right, but we managed to bring you back. As she spoke, May pointed to one side. Following her gesture, you saw 4 more identical devices.
你们该不会？
You guys didn't...
我们可不会丢下你一个人，维塔姐。
We would never leave you behind, Vita.
是你告诉我们，绝对不能放弃任何一个同伴。
Look by Rosalia, this little mouth detail here. You're the one who told us to never abandon your friends.
我
I recall the past as a shepherd.
你是说，想让我们放弃跟危险投影的战争？
Why is May so big here? Are you saying you want us to give up the war against Savage Shadows?
什么？别异想天开了，这可是他们先挑起的争端。
What? Don't be ridiculous. They started this.
就是，他们的人几次三番过来找茬，还不让我们反击了。
Exactly. Their people were constantly looking for trouble, and no, we can't even fight back.
五月姐，需要我把她轰出去吗？
May, shall I blast her out of here?
先等一下，敢单枪匹马走进我们这里的旧城区人，我还是第一次看见。
Wait a second. This is the first time I have seen someone from the old district with the gall to walk in here alone.
你说你叫 Vita， 我想听听你让我们停战的理由。 事先提醒一下，如果你不能说出一个像样点的原因。
It is Vita, right? I'm curious to hear why you are asking us to stop the war. But let me warn you, if you can't give us a good reason... Electricity sparks from May's finger. She wasn't bluffing.
很简单，因为你们搞错了真正的敌人。
It's simple. You have got the wrong enemy.
哦，
生活在旧城区的人们，就好比同一条船上的乘客，互相敌对，只能让这条船沉得更快。
The people living in the old district are like passengers on the same boat. Fighting each other will only make it sink faster.
那么，依你看来，谁才是旧城区的敌人？
So, who do you think is the old district's true enemy?
公司，只有公司才是我们不得不面对的高墙。
The corporation. It's only the corporation we must face.
好，你想让我也加入你们的小小联合会？
This is such a... Man, it's the same actress, right? Because the voice to this series... Oh, are you trying to recruit me into your little coalition?
正是。
Exactly.
这对我和我的节肢动物有什么好处？
What is it for me and my arthropods?
只要我们能推翻公司的压迫，旧城区就有复兴的希望。这难道不也是你想要的吗？
If we can overthrow the corporation, there will be hope to revive the old district. Isn't that what you want?
一起去干翻公司吧，希瑞。
Yeah. Let's take down the corporation together, Siri.
我还真是羡慕你们这些乐天派，被人三言两语就说动了。
I really envy your optimism. You are so easily swayed by a few words.
推翻公司，不自量力也要有个限度。
Overthrow the corporation? That's more than just recklessness.
只靠 Vita 和我们姐妹肯定不行，但如果有了节肢动物和其他大小帮会的协助，
Vita and us alone are not enough, but with the help of the arthropods and the other gangs,
我不认为其他帮会会有闲心去助力你们的白日梦。
I don't think they will help you. Delusions of grandeur.
事实上，危险投影和其他3家大帮会已经同意加入我们的计划。
In fact, the Savage Shadows and the other 3 major gangs have already agreed to join us.
什么？危险投影不是你们的死敌吗？怎么会？
What? Aren't the Savage Shadows your sworn enemies? How could they?
你面前这位 Vita 说服了他们，当然，他也说服了我们。
The Vita in front of you convinced them, and of course, she convinced us too.
Vita， 你究竟是何方神圣？
Vita, just who are you?
我只是希望帮助你们，帮助所有人。
I'm just someone who wants to help you and everyone else.
不行，这实在是太危险了，我们不能让 Vita 姐一个人去冒险。
No, this is too dangerous. We can't let Vita go to this mission alone.
我可以协助你一起潜入公司的网络。
I can help you infiltrate the corporation network.
不，那样就太显眼了。以公司的技术，我们很快就会被发现，只能我自己独自潜入。
No, that would draw too much attention. With the corporation technology, we would be discovered in no time. I have to go in alone.
你们也明白，如果我们不事先突破公司的网络防护，就无法对公司进行物理上的突破。
You all understand that if we don't break through the corporation's network defenses first, we can't physically break through their barriers.
可是，
But
Vita 说的没错，我们好不容易准备到了今天这个地步，现在不是踌躇不前的时候。
Vita is right. We have worked so hard to prepare for this day. Now is not the time to hesitate.
Vita，你千万小心，一旦发生意外，我们会立刻接入网络，对你进行救援。
Vita, be careful. If anything goes wrong, we will immediately enter the network to rescue.
那到时候就拜托你们了。
Okay,
去了。
I will count on you then. I should go. Fragments of memory flooded into your mind. You seem to finally remember everything.
原来如此，我在程序中看到的梦境，都是根据我在现实中所知的人和事构筑而成的。
The dreams I saw in the program were all based on people and things I know in reality.
Vita 姐，你都想起来了，想起我们来了。
Vita, you can remember us now. You can remember us, right?
我想起来了，谢谢你在梦和现实中都救了我，罗莎莉。
Yes, I remember everything. Thank you for saving me in both the dream and reality, Rosaline.
我一直都把你当成第5个沃尔德姐妹看的，咱们之间不用这么客气。
I have always considered you the 5th Earth sister, so there's no need to be so formal.
哦，既然都想起来了，那是不是该兑现你许下的承诺了？
Since you remember now, isn't it time you fulfilled your promise? It's silly.
希瑞，你来啦。
Terry, you're here.
某个大言不惭的家伙把我们聚集起来，留下一个怎么看都不像是能实现的春秋大梦，自己却被抓了个正着。
Some big mower gathered us together, leaving us with a seemingly impossible dream, and now I'm catching up to it.
我听到风声说这个笨蛋终于是苏醒过来了，这不就赶忙来嘲笑了吗？
I hear the fool finally woke up, so I rushed over to make fun of her.
你
What are you saying?
七七，先别急，我看希瑞他并不是来笑我们的，不然也不会带着这么多人。
Gigi, hold on. I don't think Sarah's here to laugh at us. Otherwise, she wouldn't have brought so many people.
都进来吧。
Come on in, everyone. With Sarah's call, many people streamed in one after another. Most of them were dressed in strange outfits and were clearly members of various gangs. Before long, the once spacious room was almost packed to the brim with everyone gathered around you, their eyes filled with hope.
是维塔老大，维塔老大醒了！
It's Boss Vita! Vita is awake!
维塔老大，快带我们去干掉公司吧！兄弟们都等不及了。
Vita, help us take down the corporation! We can't wait any longer! Everyone's chimed in, clearly having eagerly awaited your return.
这些家伙听到你醒过来了，简直拦都拦不住。他们和我一样，都等着你兑现承诺呢。
Once they hear you were awaked, they couldn't be stopped, just like me. They're all waiting for you to fulfill your promise.
我知道了。
I got it now. It's time to go to war. You stood up straight, mastering your energy, and raised one hand high in the air, commanding everyone's attention.
旧城区的同伴们，我们已经攻破了公司的网络防护，今天就是我们重拾尊严的日子。
Friends of the old district, we have branded the company network defenses. Today is the day. We reclaim our dignity.
我们要做的事情只剩下一件，向着公司进发。
There's only one thing left for us to do. March toward the corporation. When you regain your senses, you found yourself standing among the people of the old district. They were elated by your rousing speech, and the cheers had yet to die down. But you felt as if you have plugged into an icy cold abyss, a chill rising up your spine. If you would return to reality, then why were you retraining into your mind again?
你没事吧，Vita？
Vita, are you okay? I think we are still sleeping. May, ever perceptive, immediately noticed something was off and quietly came closer to ask.
我没事。
I'm fine. Perhaps it was just the after effects of being trapped in the dream for too long. You comfort yourself. However, deep down, you knew that you shouldn't be experiencing such vivid symptoms. At that moment, the crowd finally quiet down. You decide to set aside your unsettling thoughts for the time being and focus on their imminent battle.
好了，既然你已经铁了心要和公司一决胜负，就让我们听一听你的计划吧。
Alright, since you are so determined to take down the corporation, then let's hear your plan.
正合我意。
Okay, sure.
原来如此，从这里看过去，公司的大楼简直是一览无余呢，而且也有多个入口可以进行潜入。
The corporation building is in full view from here, and there are multiple entry points that we can exploit. So all this event is less about Vita, less about the corporation and all the characters, but more just Vita.
没错，别忘了，我在梦境里可是公司的安保人员，再加上莉莉和罗莎琳闯入梦境中的公司时获得的信息资料，大楼的结构我们已经了如指掌。
That's right. Don't forget, in the dream I was corporation security officer. Plus, with the information Lily and Rosaline gathered when they infiltrated the corporation's dream, we are now fully familiar with the building's layout.
那还等什么？我们快冲进去吧！
Then, what are you waiting for? Let's charge in.
先别着急，虽然路径我们已经摸清了，但大楼里的仿生人安保部队还是实打实的棘手存在。
Hold on. We may have mapped out the plan, but the android security forces inside the building are still a serious threat.
想办法把他们引开。
Are you thinking of driving them away?
没错，我也是这么想的。罗莎琳、莉莉，这个任务我想交给熟悉路线的你们。
Exactly. Rosalind, Lily, I will entrust that task to you two. You are both familiar with the routes.
你们带着身手比较好的帮众，把仿生人能引多远就引多远。
You will lead them more skilled members to lure their android as far away as possible.
你想让他们远离哪里？
Where do you want us to lure them from? You pointed at the spot on the floor plan of the corporation's underground.
远离这里，顶层的总裁室。
Away from here, their CEO office on the top floor. Is Bronya the CEO?
看来这里才是你真正的目标。
So that's your real target?
没错，总裁室的终端拥有操控整个公司系统最核心部分的权限。只要我们能攻占那里，就相当于攻陷了整个公司。
Exactly. The terminal in the CEO's office holds the master's control of the entire corporation system. If we can seize it, it will be akin to conquering the entire corporation.
听上去很有试一试的价值。不过这种要地，公司不可能不专门设防吧？
Sounds like it's worth a shot, but such a crucial area will be heavily defended, right?
所以我们才要声东击西。不过除了护卫，总裁室的大门也是个问题。
That's why we need to create a diversion. But in addition to the guards, the door to the CEO's office is another problem.
大门？
The door?
总裁室的门是用特殊材料专门锻造的，很难强行破坏，并且门禁绑定了总裁个人的生物信息，除了总裁本人，谁也无法将它正常打开。
Yeah. The door to the CEO's office is forged from a unique material, and it's extremely difficult to breach by force. The access control is also bound to the CEO's biometric, so no one else can open it.
而且门上还24小时带有高压电流，就连触碰它都会有极大危险。
Plus, the door is electrified around the clock, so even touching it will be incredibly dangerous.
那不就束手无策了吗？
Then we are done for.
我倒是已经想到一个对策。
I have got a solution.
不愧是你，
Wow, you always have a solution.
其实实际要执行这个对策的人是你。
But you will be the one who executes the plan.
先不用考虑那么多，我们还是一步步来，先以到达总裁室门前为目标。那么，行动开始。
Let's not to worry about that just yet. We should take things step by step. Our first goal is to reach the door of the CEO's office. Now, let's start the operation. The invasion against the corporation began, and everyone sprang into action. You put out the grappling hook you prepared earlier and leap toward the corporate building.
警报！警报！
Alert! Alert!
检测到有非法人员入侵，检测到有非法人员入侵，安保部队请立刻前往指定坐标。
Unauthorized personnel detected. All security forces proceed immediately to their designated coordinates.
这么快就被发现了？
Didn't take long them to spot us.
毕竟公司的安全系统也不是摆设，我们按照计划分头行动吧。
Well, it's not like the security system, just for show. Let's split up and proceed according to the plan.
安保部队就拜托你们啦，罗莎琳、莉莉。
I will leave the security forces to you, Rosalind, Lily.
包在我们身上。莉莉，咱们走，去大闹一番吧。
Got it. Lily, let's go make some noise. I think she just called her Lilia.
安保部队就拜托你们啦，罗莎琳、莉莉。放心吧，吴月姐、维塔姐，我会照顾好笨蛋罗莎琳的。
Don't worry, May, Vita. I will take good care of this dummy.
包在我们身上。莉莉，咱们走，去大闹一番吧。
I don't know if Chinese also have the different names. The two of them bricked as they led most of the infiltrating gang members around the corner toward the stairwell, disappearing from stair side.
只让他们去诱敌，真的没问题吗？
Are you sure it's okay to leave them in charge of being the distraction?
没事的，那两个孩子在关键时刻从来不让人失望。
It will be fine. They have never let us down when it really matters.
没错，我们也赶紧前往总裁室吧。走这边。
That's true. Anyway, we should hurry to the CEO's office. This way. Along with May, Kiki, and Siri, you hurried ascended the stairs. The ground beneath your feet trembled, and explosions echoed from below. It was clear that Rosalind and her team were already locked in combat with the security forces. Their diversion seemed to be working, and with the help of detailed intel, you made your way almost effortlessly to the top floor of the corporation. But then...
站住！你们休想再往前一步！
Stop! You're not taking another step forward?
布莱尔，
Blair!
仿生人部队堵住了整个过道。
Android forces have blocked the entire hallway.
计划被看穿了吗？
So, they have found us out. Okay, wait. I know where this is leading. The CEO is actually Vita too, right? It's not just oops, all Vita.
如果连这种程度的战术都无法识破，我还怎么担任公司的安保负责人？
If I couldn't see through such a simplistic scheme, I wouldn't deserve to be the head of the corporation security.
不过我确实没有料到，旧城区的乌合之众们，居然有一天会真的联合起来对公司宣战。
But I have to admit, I never expected that such a ragtag team from the old district would actually unite one day to declare war on the corporation.
是因为你的存在吗？
Is this your doing? Blair gazed, sharp as a knife, piercing through you. Perhaps because she was your superior in the dream. Her merciless glare causes your heart to skip a beat. Just as you're about to respond with defense, someone behind you spoke first.
旧城区的乌合之众嘛，爬到公司高层的人说出来的话就是有分量的。
Ragtag team from the old district. The word of someone so high up in the corporation should carry a lot of weight.
是你。
It's you.
希瑞，你们认识？
Do you know each other, Siri?
不认识，我怎么敢认识公司的精英大人呢？
No, I don't. How can I be acquainted with someone so rich and powerful?
你别这么说，
Don't talk like that.
好奇怪的氛围。
This is weird. They know each other. They know. Man, how did they even came up with this name? What is this about? Look for an opportunity. Although you didn't fully understand the connection between the two, you nonetheless realize this was the perfect opportunity. Enter the inner world. See return. Remnants of the android troops lay scattered across the ground, sparkling with electricity.
这不可能！你们居然能破坏掉整整2个小队的最新型仿生人！
Impossible. Those squads were made up from the latest models. You destroyed them both.
可别小瞧了旧城区的乌合之众。现在，既然形势已经逆转了，
Don't underestimate a ragtag team from the old districts. Know that the tide has turned. May flashed like lightning, appearing in front of Blair and pressing her long blade against her neck.
可以请你让开道路吗？
Would you kindly step aside?
你也别小看了我的职业操守，我不会对闯入者做出丝毫的妥协。要动手就请便吧。
Don't underestimate my professionalism either. I don't negotiate it with intruders. If you want to strike, go right ahead.
是吗？那
Is it so? Well then. May's voice turned cold, but an even more merciless scythe abruptly blocked her blade.
等一下，吴越，
May, wait a second.
希瑞，你和这个人果然有什么关联吗？
Siri, so do you have some sort of concern with her?
他是我小时候的伙伴。
She was my childhood friend.
那这么说来，他不也曾经是旧城区的人？
So she was also from the old district?
我和那种肮脏混乱的地方，早就没有了任何的瓜葛。
I have long served all tides with that filthy and chaotic place.
你倒是撇得一干二净。
You really cut yourself off completely.
我对那种地方早已没有了眷恋。
I have no longing for that place anymore.
是啊，从小你就跟我一起练习打架，练到谁也不是我们的对手。从垃圾桶的废弃硬盘里找东西看，学习一切能学到的知识。
Ever since we were kids, we practiced fighting together until we were unbeatable. We scavenged old hard drives from dumpsters and studied everything we could get our hands on.
一切都是为了能尽早离开旧城区。
All of it was so we could leave the old district as soon as possible.
我曾经以为你一定会和我一起离开。
I used to think you would live with me.
我可不像你一样，只想着自己能逃离。我要打倒公司，从根本上改变旧城区。
I'm not like you. I'm not thinking about yourself. I want to take down the corporation and fundamentally change the old district.
和我现在的伙伴们一起。
Together with my friends.
希瑞，
Siri,
我明白了，希瑞，他就交给你严加看守了。七七，你也留下来断后。Vita，你也没有意见吧？
I see. Siri, I will leave her under your watch. Kiki, you stay behind and cover our retreat. Vita, do you have any other ideas?
当然，不过我们得赶紧继续前进了，刚刚已经耽误了不少时间。
Of course. But we have to move now. Time waits for no one.
谢谢。之后就交给你们了。
Thanks. I will leave the rest to you.
我不会放任何人过去的，一举拿下公司吧。
Got it. I won't let anyone through. Go and take down the corporation. With that, you and May move towards your final destination.
就是这里了，总裁的房间。 掌控整个公司命脉的钥匙就在其中。
This is it, the CSO's office. The key to controlling the entire corporation lies within this room.
只差最后的一步了。那么，打开这扇门的计策是什么？
Just one more step. So, what's our plan for opening this door?
很简单，我们反过来利用门上的高压电流就好。这就是你擅长的领域啦，五爷。
It's simple. We will harness the high voltage current from the door itself. This is your area of expertise, May.
你是说，
You're saying?
没错，我需要你集中全部的力量，对着这扇门释放电流。只要能让门的控制系统短路，并且造成足够的能量冲击。
Yes, I need you to focus all your energy and release it into the door. If we can generate enough of an impact, that should short-circuit the control system.
原来如此。那你可能要退后几步。
I see. Then, you might want to take a few steps back. You nodded in agreement and stepped aside. May drove her blade into the ground next to her, closed her eyes, and began to gather all her strength.
就是现在！
Now! May's eyes snapped open, electricity cracking within her pupils. The elder of the Earth Sisters finally unleashed her full power. She raised her hand and struck at the indestructible door. A terrifying bolt of lightning splashed through the air, shrieking as it crashed into the barrier. A thunderous roar of the crackling of electricity were accompanied by the violent tremor that lasted for what felt like an eternity. After a long while, the dust finally settled, and you opened your eyes to see that a human-sized crack had formed in the once impenetrable door.
成功了，五爷！
It worked, May! You turned back excitedly, only to find that May, having unleashed such a powerful strike, has collapsed to her knees, seemingly drained of all her strength.
抱歉，Vita，我可能没法陪你一起进去了。这最后一步就交给你了。
Sorry, Vita. I might not be able to go any further with you. We will have to take the final step alone. You nodded, understanding the urgency of the situation. Without wasting any time, you turned and passed through the crack, entering the CSO office, which probably will be another Vita. The office was much simpler than you had imagined, yet it remained spacious and imposing. You cautiously survey the surroundings.
终于走到这一步了。
Finally.
是啊，终于到了这一步了。
Yeah,
我已经等待你很久了。
I have been waiting for you for a long time.
是谁？
Right there. Following the direction of the voice, you saw a small, nimble shadow leap on the desk. Okay, we saw this cat near Bronya, Blair, in the very first episode of this event.
你
You... The small figure tilted its head, gazing at you with keen interest.
你是布莱尔的猫？
Blair's cat.
那不过是个梦罢了。
That was just a dream.
你会说话？
You can talk?
我当然会说话。你以为一直以来都是谁在呼唤你啊？
Of course I can. What do you think has been calling out to you all this time?
你的声音，
Your voice.
想起来了吗？
Remember now?
你就是那个一直让我赶快醒来的人。猫，
You are the one who keep telling me to wake up. A cat. Oh my god, I have goosebumps right now.
对了，可惜你一直赖着不肯起床呢。
That's right. Too bad you keep refusing to get out of bed.
不，我应该已经醒来了才对。
No, I should have woken up.
你醒来了一次。很可惜，梦境并不是只有一重。
You woke up once. Unfortunately, there is more than one dream.
你应该已经有所察觉了才对。
You should have realized that by now. But as the black cat proclaimed, if the inner world would alter reality, that means reality was merely another dream. A wave of anxiety washes over you, and you threw your deepest doubt at the cat.
我要怎么样才能真正醒过来？
How can I truly wake up? The black cat didn't reply, but instead looked up at the ceiling, and you followed suit. The ceiling was a rather particular, multi-layered steel structure that was now opened, revealing something deeply mysterious hidden with it.
想要真正醒来，唯有直面它的凝视。
To truly wake up, you must face her gaze.
你做好准备了吗？
Are you ready?
他
Her?
阻挡在你和群星之间的神奇。
The deity that stands between you and the stars.
你是否有面对它的勇气？
Are you courageous enough to face her?
只要能从长梦中苏醒，我什么都愿意面对。
As long as I can wake up from this interminable dream?
很好，
Good.
那么看吧。
Then, have a look. As if responding to the black cat's words, the opened layer above began to tremble violently, and you saw it. That's Honkai! The source of all your illusion, the gaze from beyond the stars. At this moment, it manifests as your deepest fear, surging towards you. You know what? Kiana is right now also in a dream. She's sleeping too. Is this like we are trying to find out a cure to wake up the Kiana? Last and final chapter. Dreams of Origin, 36. You woke up again, but this time it was a complete return to reality. We already have this once. It was cold and full of wonders, like the vast universe itself.
你终于醒了。
Finally, you had awakened. The black cat's voice came through again, but this time it was via the hibernation station communication device. And now you remember the real name of the voice owner,
马拉博士，
Dr. Mara.
欢迎回到现实，代理人。
Welcome back to the reality, representative.
我不明白，
I don't get it.
不明白什么？
About what?
苏没有对我下达新的指令，为什么我会醒来？
Sa didn't issue me with new instructions. Why would I wake up?
不，在此之前，我为什么会做梦？
No, before that, Why would I dream?
你因为有梦，所以才醒来；因为醒来，所以又见梦。
Because you had a dream, you woke up. Because you woke up, you saw dreams again.
我这么说，你可能会觉得我在故弄玄虚吧？不过事实确实如此。
You may think I'm being cryptic, but it's the truth.
你应该能回想起来吧？那最初的梦想。
You should be able to recall, right? The first dream.
我想去那里，
I want to go there.
我想做那件事，
I want to do that.
我想要见到那个人。
I want to meet that person.
难道我拥有了自己的意志？
Do I have my own will?
没错，你已经不再是只为忠实地执行所有的计划而行动的机器。
Yes, you are no longer merely a machine obedient, executing Sa's plan.
你已经作为一个拥有独立人格的存在，降生于世。
You have now been born into the world as an independent personality.
可是，这样的事情怎么可能发生？
But how could something like this happen?
当然有可能。所为了让你更好地理解他的意图，习惯他的思维，赋予了你他自己的记忆。
Of course it's possible. Sa gave you her own memories to help you better understand her intentions and get used to her way of thinking.
而你又在漫长的时间中，积攒了属于自己的记忆。
And over a long period of time, you accumulated memories of your own.
这些记忆融合交织，终于在某一天开花结果，造就了现在的你。
Those memories merged and intertwined, then eventually bloomed and bore fruit, shaping the you that exists now.
以缩的远见，他不可能没有预知到这种可能。
Considering Sa's foresight, there's no way she did not anticipate this possibility.
他当然知道，只不过认为这改变不了什么。况且，他早已留下了适当的措施。
She knew for sure, but she believed it wouldn't change anything. Moreover, she has already left appropriate measures in place.
那些梦境，
The dreams. She made you. That word from the dream seeker I recognize.
没错，每当你在他的干预下强制进入休眠状态，就会目睹无数杂乱而混沌的梦境。
Exactly. Every time you were forced into hibernation by her intervention, you would witness countless chaotic and disordered dreams.
若你只是个没有灵魂的傀儡，这些梦境自然毫无意义。而如果你已经开始拥有自己的想法，他们就能将其束缚在亦真亦幻的下戏。
If you were just a soundless puppet, those dreams would naturally be meaningless. But if you had begun developing your own thoughts, they could trap you in that limbo between reality and illusion.
唯有突破层层阻碍，你才能像现在这样，在午睡时间醒来。
Only by breaking through those could you wake up, like you have now.
也就是说，我获得了自由。
So I gained freedom?
在精神和意识的层面，是的；在物理层面，当然不是。
In the realm of spirit and consciousness, yes. In the physical world, not quite.
你的言行举动，包括你在不该醒来的此刻醒来这一事实，也全部都在缩的视野之中。
Your actions and behaviors, including the fact that you woke up at the time you were not supposed to, are all still within Sa's purview.
只要他一声令下，你还是得马上去执行他的命令，区别只在于你能对此有所认知而已。
As soon as she gives you an order, you will still execute it. The only difference is that now you are aware of it. It's even worse.
那这样的醒来又有什么意义？
Then what's the point of waking up?
这就要看你怎么看待了。至少你现在能够自由地跟我交谈一会儿，能够在休眠舱上尽情伸个懒腰，在这一点上，我可是相当羡慕。
That depends on how you see it. At the very least, you can now freely talk to me for a while and stretch out in the hibernation pod to your heart's content. In this regard, I'm quite envious.
马拉博士，马拉博士，你刚刚说梦是杂乱而混沌的，那么我在梦中看到的那些人，他们也不过是一些数据拼凑成的幻影吗？
You mentioned that dreams are chaotic and disordered. So the people I saw in my dream, were they merely illusions pieced together from data?
我认为他们都来源于你的记忆。
I believe they all originated from your memories.
不，他们都长着和弗罗莎人相似的外貌，我不记得遇见过那样的生命。
No, they all had appearances similar to Prussians, yet I do not remember encountering such beings.
当然，我不是指你曾经真的遇见过和他们一模一样的存在。或许你下意识地给一些曾经令你印象深刻的生命赋予了佛罗莎人的形象。
Perhaps subconsciously, you assigned the form of Perusians to some life form that left a deep impression on you previously.
或许，
Maybe.
在你的梦中，这些人是你的朋友吗？
Were they your friends in the dream?
有朋友，也有敌人。不过，
Some were friends, others were enemies. But
什么？
what?
在梦里，我一直想着帮助他们，我一直想着要拯救他们。
In the dream, I was always thinking about helping them, and always thinking about saving them.
马拉博士，如果他们真的是我曾经遇见过的生命，那他们的家园……
Dr. Mara, if they really were a being I encountered before, then their home.
我差不多也要启程前往下一个世界炮了。很遗憾，我们的谈话就先到这里吧。
I'm about to embark on a journey to the next bubble universe. Unfortunately, we will have to end our conversation here.
最后再给你一个小小的建议，别浪费这来之不易的短暂自由，去做些想做的事情吧。
One last piece of advice. Don't waste this hard-earned but brief freedom. Do something you want to do.
再会了，代理人。
Goodbye, representative. Mara's voice faded away. You paused for a moment before deciding to follow her advice. You overrode the controls and opened all the windows of the hibernation station. The vast sky, full of stars, shone about you, casting a cold yet soothing light that confirmed your soul. You looked up in the infinite sky. The stars seemed close enough to touch, waiting for your eyes to meet theirs.
自由的星空，
A starry sky which represents freedom. You couldn't help but murmur to yourself, listening to your voice as if rippled through the endless darkness. No. No. Oh, is it already end? New world. Symphony of truth and lies. Maybe just take those chapter names so I will not think about names. Anyway, so as you can see, 16 hours left to the Vita. Well, we didn't get much, but now our Vita is awake. I'm very happy to get her. I will... well, the main story is another topic. I don't think I will dwell too much, but I'm planning to do the main story actually on stream. Right now I'm just recording offline. Just because to feel it better. It better for me. Anyway, I thank you so much for watching and listening. Wish you a good day, night, afternoon, and see you. Don't sleep too long and don't lose yourself in a dream.